I chose the global issue number 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions, because I think it's fundamental to have peace and justice in order to achieve any other global issue. And in my country, I think it's an issue that we really need to solve. That's why I focus on a very important problematic that is the forced displacement, because involves this issue, and Mexico it's a very important country because of the border it has with the United States. I think this global issue is relevant because it's a very big problem in my country, and the violence is a factor that unfortunately it's present every day and provokes many other situations that affect the human rights and take away the tranquility of life. And it's my home, it's my country, so it's relevant to me. And in the case of forced migration, it is really relevant because Mexico is the road to the United States, and most of the migrants are afraid of passing Mexico because of all the human rights violations that occur here. After the research and the interviews that I made, I had the opportunity to acquire more perspectives. For example, with the Brazilian guy, I realized that forced displacement is definitely more evident in Mexico than other countries that also have poverty and insecurity problems because of the closeness to the United States. And with the Mexican guy, I had the opportunity to know that forced displacement it's not just between countries. It also happens in Mexican towns where people have to live and look for security in other places of the country, as he told me about his experience. I think my perspective didn't change, rather, it expanded because I already knew about this topic, but as always, listen to another points of view that have different ideas, experience, and opinions. Gives you the capacity to analyze the topic from different perspectives. My proposal is to create a foundation where people can contribute with the quantity they can and want, and this money will be used to create migrant centers where they can find food and medicines and basic services like toilets and showers with a fair and lower prices for them, and with the objective of reducing the abuses that migrants receive. My proposal has also impact in the social sector because helps to have a more peaceful relation between the migrants and the citizens of my community. Also helps the environmental sector because reduce the contamination in the street generated by migrants and homeless, and also helps the economic sector because generates jobs for people of my community. So this is relevant and makes an impact on me because helps my city and helps makes a more peaceful environment, and also helps the environment where I develop my activities. So it's a benefit for all. The positive implications are the generation of jobs, reduction of trash in the streets, and the more security for migrants. And the negative implication is that maybe it will be difficult to manage the centers and the fundraising because the donations will be fundamental for the centers to continue working. My role in order to take action is that I will have to spread my idea and develop a structural plan to look for sponsors who like my idea and want to contribute with the first investment to create the foundation and maybe the first center. And after that, with the use of marketing, we can obtain resources to keep the project.